Hello ladies, gents, boys and girls, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Today we're looking at the highly anticipated Pyreegue-SIM Birmingham International Airport. I was kindly gifted this by Pyreegue-SIM to review for you guys. A little bit of background about myself. I've been cabin crew for an airline that operates out of Birmingham for nearly 5 years now, just over 4, and this is my home base airport. I know it very well, and going around this scenery, I can assure you that this is the most detailed scenery in the sim. The level of detail is unprecedented. I didn't know you could fit this much in a scenery, especially in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We are in 2020. There is a 2024 version, which I'll have a look at as well. But we're in 2020 for the moment. I'm going to take you through the airport. I'm going to show you all the nitty-gritty bits, all the good bits with different lighting and stuff. I can't explain to you how happy I am to have this scenery. We've been crying out for a Birmingham scenery that's been pretty good. As you know, on the channel, I do sort of leisure airlines or UK flights mainly, and this is probably one of the biggest airports for that leisure industry, and it's really good to have it in the sim. So that's enough of me blabbling on, and I'll let the scenery do the talking, and we'll have a look at some of the other areas. Starting off in Terminal 2 at Birmingham, I mean, unbelievable. It's like I'm there. You got all bar one. You got the kids' play area, the boots. I've been in that boots quite a few times. World Duty Free, a couple of Jet 2 things there. This is sort of the Jet 2 terminal. As we go round, you've got this viewing area and the benches, and this looks identical in that new bit there. That's it's not quite modelled, but there's nothing there at the moment. That's going to be an extra duty free soon. Down this very long corridor and swing a right, and we're into the main terminal itself. Unbelievable. And the frames are brilliant. If you look in the bottom right, I am using frame gen, but I'm getting over 100 frames at some points with this amount of detail in the sim. And the windows are transparent as well. I mean, it's unbelievable. But this is where the TUI's park, Dreamliner usually parks. Well, the 737 usually parks over here, Dreamliner over in the corner. But really good. 2024 update as well for the airport, so it's got all the correct markings, taxiways, so the Swissport bits over here. And here is the Birmingham Firehouse, where the fire chief is stationed. It's just in the corner off the taxiway, and the detail doesn't stop in the terminal. It carries on all around the airport with accurate ground textures, markings, and just placement of buildings. I mean, it looks absolutely bang on. We find ourselves located at the displaced threshold of runway 33, and look at the texture resolution, the markings, it's absolutely brilliant. And here's the start of runway 33 from the displaced threshold. Happy lights are accurate in the correct places, and we'll swing a left shortly and follow this taxiway across to the sort of cargo and FBO bit of Birmingham Airport by the STS hangar. And I mean, look at that detail on the taxi markings, and they're just bits of clutter around everywhere. It looks like a lived-in airport. There's the old control tower at Birmingham. It's still there today. And here is the XLR FBO, which is really nice in real life. I don't think it's modelled though, which is no big deal because no one's ever going to come over here. And then this is the STS hangar. Nothing in there, but you don't really go in there anyway. The STS hangar, a lot of like TUI, Jet 2, they fly their, well, they put their planes over here when they need maintenance. And then of course we've got the fire training bay, which is absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at the modelling. It's in a corner of the airport that no one's ever going to come over to. and the attention to detail doesn't stop. Just by the STS hangar, it's absolutely unbelievable. And they've even modelled Birmingham International train station correctly. It's a major link point for the airport. International train station is about a 10-minute walk, but there is a free air train which now uses pulley cars. However, Birmingham Airport was the first ever place to have a maglev um, commuter train between the airport and the train station, and that was from 1984 to 1995. And if you do go there, there is a little plaque. Now they decommissioned the maglev because it was too much to keep up with, but it's still amazing that it's here. It runs as a pulley car now. And here we are with a nice bit of night lighting just on the main road before you enter the airport grounds. Just by T2, the Holiday Inn is modelled correctly. Next door, round the corner, there's the Novotel and the Ibis. Those are all modelled correctly as well. Something I have noticed about this scenery, which is better than the Mako one. The Mako one was really good for what it was used for, but I just wanted something that was better, and this is just better in every case. But the level and terrain dipping is absolutely spot on. We'll have a look in a second more at that, but just look at this scene here; it's absolutely fantastic. And here we go. On the end of runway 33, you can see the terrain difference on the runway. Birmingham Airport is a single runway airport. It uses runway 33 and 15, and they are very bumpy. You can see this in real life if you go onto YouTube and have a look at Airport Action, which is a local live streamer who plane spots there. You can see the terrain difference on the runway. It is quite bumpy. And look at the lighting as well. The airport is lit exactly how it would be in real life. It's fantastic. The attention to detail is unmatched. And of course, the interior lighting is just as good. Even the models of the passengers are high quality, and I've got no performance issue whatsoever. This is probably one of the best performing sceneries I have for a high quality scenery. I was worried when getting this scenery that it would be too much for my system, but it's absolutely fantastic. I have a low to mid range PC, and if you guys have similar specs, you'll have no problem with this scenery. And here we are on the Jet2 terminal, because you can't beat a Jet2 holiday. And we're sat with the 737-800, and look at the lighting and the ambience. With the new 2024 layout, it just looks more realistic. The jetways have been taken away, and the real what they've got now, which are like the old jetways that cut in half and then they go down to stairs, as you can see. That was a refit uh, about a year ago that they started, and they finished it about 6 months ago. But it's nice to see that that's been put into place. I mean, when it releases, you'll have to see it for yourself because it's absolutely fantastic how much time and effort Pyreegue-SIM has put into this. And in my opinion, it's their best scenery. And here we are on the rail link from the train station to the airport. And we'll go back and we'll just watch the train go by because they are animated. I don't think you can turn them off, but I don't think you'd need to anyway. Because, like I said, the performance is really good. Really, really good. And here we are where we started from, back with different lighting, and it looks fantastic. Lighting's correct. There's the Novotel to the right. Birmingham Airport logo's lit up. You've even got the coaches with headlights on. It's unbelievable. Even the National Express coach is in the correct place where it would park usually. Like I said, the detail in this scenery is unbelievable. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that little video of a preview of this fantastic scenery. My next video will be flying in and out of Birmingham in an airline of your choice. If you'd like to pick in the comments below what we fly, I'll be happy to do that. Once again, I'd like to thank Pyreegue-SIM for sending over a copy of this scenery for me to review. It's such a brilliant scenery, and it's nice to see my home airport depicted correctly in the sim. It's a long time coming for an airport as big as Birmingham to get a rendition of itself made in the sim this good. But I'm glad I waited because this is absolutely fantastic. I would highly recommend getting this when it comes out, especially if you like flying leisure routes like Jet2, TUI, Ryanair. EasyJet have a holiday hub here now. Even Emirates, they fly a daily A380 service and a 777 service. Air India fly the 787-8 in. TUI have the 800s, MAX 8s, 787s. Jet2 have the A321s and the 73s. Ryanair have 737s, Maxes. You've got Sun Express, Antalya Air, all the Turkish ones, they come in. You've got the local operators as well, like the closer ones like KLM, Air France Hop. They do their routes as well into here. It's just a mega hub. The flights you could do from here are endless. And it's coming out the 1st of August, right in time for the VATSIM event, Summer Madness at Birmingham. So get your copy when you can. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you again very shortly in the next one.